congratulations on the nomination. What was the impact of, when you got BURROW is nominated as a best animated short? I'm sure it's exciting.
I was asleep. I didn't think it was going to happen. So I didn't wake up early to check. But poor Mike is on the East Coast. So
yeah. So come 8:15 a.m. I'm texting Maddie like, where are you? And I got a call about 2 hours later.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
What?
My dad woke up early to check, but I didn't. I just didn't think it was going to happen. So complete surprise.
We were so thrilled. I was sitting here. My wife she's a doctor. She works at night. And so she had happened to be at home, just arrived home.
Wow.
We're like, we should probably look. And so we sat here at this is the view we had. And we just.
That's awesome. Tell me a little, how do you work together? Who does what and how does it work for you?
Yeah.
As a team?
I'm the director, so I was in charge of like all of the creative decisions. Like I boarded the short. I was the production designer too, because we didn't really have one. I kind of just kept pushing all the like creative things, and they would also ask Mike for moral support after like every single meeting. So yeah.
Yeah. And so as the producer, I was basically where the rubber meets the road in terms of building a team and staffing the team and making sure that we stay on time and on budget, and also like organizing all of our kind of group reviews. So Maddie and I sort of, together led those meetings full of the animation group, the background painters, all of that stuff. So really, yeah, Maddie was driving the story and the creative view, and I feel like I was in charge of sort of making sure that we finished.
That it actually happened. Yeah. Yeah.
So Maddie, I understand that this story was, is being with you for a period of time, and finally you got it into production. Could you tell us a little about that?
Yeah.
If I'm right, I think that's what happened, right?
You're sort of right. It was like a visual concept that I'd had in mind since like college. I found like a 2014 sketch of like a little bunny in a burrow, but I didn't have the story until I was asked if I wanted to make a Spark short. And I wanted that opportunity so badly that this idea, like this visual idea, was what I grabbed first. And I was like, oh, I can do this. And then from there, I was like, like now it has a theme, and that's sort of how it came along. But it was definitely like, rabbits are my favorite animal. It was my childhood nickname. And I was like, if I'm going to make a short at Pixar, imagining if it's my only chance ever, it's going to have to be about a rabbit. It made sense for me.
I mean, getting Pixar into the game is very important because they're top quality. So
yeah,
that was already very satisfying, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't ever think this would happen, but the Spark Shorts program is a little more, it was more like Wild West. Like there were no rules. So I felt like I had a better chance of like getting in if I really showed that I wanted it and like pitched an idea quickly. I felt like if I played my cards right, I could get a Spark Short, which is sort of what happened. But I did have to like, I wanted a Spark Short so badly. And I made that very clear. It was no secret that I really wanted one of these.
And the cool thing is, sorry, Guy, go ahead. I was going to say the cool thing about the Spark Shorts is that it's such a small, it's like a small studio within the larger studio of Pixar. And so when it comes to like the quality question, Maddie and I are used to working on Pixar feature films, which obviously has like super high quality bar, super high budget, long timelines. But with the Spark Short, we're basically given just a tiny fraction of that timeline budget. And it was kind of our job to make sure that we were able to deliver something that was still very high quality, but with like none of the time. So that was really the fun box that we needed to work in. So that was
great.
That was
My last question, what do you think is going to be the impact of this nomination in your careers?
Oh gosh. I mean, I'm not really sure.
First of all, you're already being approached by all kinds of media and
yeah, that's new. but truth be told, like I'm still really happy here at Pixar, and I just went back to my boarding job, and for me really I'd already reached my like peak when Pete Docter wanted to put the short in front of Soul, because he was like, his films are why I wanted to do animation in the first place. Like, I don't even know where I need to go from here. Pete liked it enough to put it in front of his movie. I'm like, I'm done. I don't know. Who knows what's next? I'm already like just over the moon about that.
We've been talking too about like just getting our goal from the beginning with this movie was to make something really charming and cozy and cute, something that families could get together and watch as a unit and really just enjoy. And when it came out on Disney Plus on Christmas Day this past year, we were like thrilled that people could spend like Christmas that afternoon watching the movie. And now that this is giving it more exposure, we're just like, it's so thrilling to know that we've made something that's going to be getting even further out there and inspiring kids and families.